translation and implementation of Gimbalabs Plutus PBL. The purpose and the reason for this one is pretty obvious. Anyone that's been in Cardano for any length of time knows that the majority of the resources are in English, and this represents a challenge for other communities in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, because it is itself a difficult language, programming language. It's a difficult protocol. It's a complicated, let's say, model. The EUTXO requires a sort of steep learning curve, and it becomes exponentially harder for communities that don't speak English. And we want to make that a little bit easier for them. So in Gimbalabs, in the Plutus PBL, current PBL, we've been working on translating the program to 5 different languages, but there's quite a bit to go still. So we're hoping to impact, we have 5 teams working in Spanish, Indonesian, Vietnamese, Japanese, and French. And we're hoping to impact at least 500 students in different communities around the world. And this would involve not just the translation, but also the implementation. So this includes live coding sessions, which are places where students can come and interact with each other, collaborate and learn, create communities. Already happens in the Plutus PBL. We want to take that model and implement it in other communities. So this is a 340,000 ADA proposal. It's 9 months of work, because it's not just the translation, it's also the implementation, which is around 6 months of learning of the program. And again, the distribution is Plutus PBL, the implementation, and the administrative costs are the main cost drivers, mainly because project management, community management, and the facilitation of the sessions is the most expensive part of the project, and they get multiplied by 5. It's 5 different teams implementing it, and we need project managers for each one. We need facilitators in each language. We need community managers in different language. They just cannot do, unless we get like someone that's very multilingual. It's going to be really hard. It's too much of a workload to coordinate all 5 projects in different languages, in different time zones, different communities, all those things. So it becomes a little bit of a higher cost. Overall, it's not really an expensive proposal. It mainly means translating text documents and adapting video presentations, adapting code snippets so that it adapts to the context and the language of each different community.